Right, as you can see, maybe I'm just changing the filter and the oil, then I've got to anti-foul the leg when it's on the boat. Now I'm getting this engine on the boat because, well, for you anyway, today the boat is being launched. Now the boat is licensed, so it can go down, but one of the main reasons is my boat is on a trailer which isn't my trailer, it's a friend's trailer, and another boat is on my trailer, and it's just the way we worked it this year, just to make it easy to drive back with a, I mean both trailers work on the road, but his is a heavy duty one, so I decided to go with that, plus it fits with the tractor nicely and all the rest of it. So what it is he's going to be taking his boat out of the marina. Now he's given up on this year, basically he's giving up on his mooring in the marina. One, it's because it's costing obviously a lot of money to be in the marina, and two, I think he's written off this year anyway with all what's going on. So he doesn't want his boat down, and of course when you're not working and stuff, you know, it's all extra money it costs that some people can't afford or don't want to spend, you know. Anyway, he's spoken with the harbour office and it's all been cleared that he can take his boat out of the water. So we're going to take the trailer in the boat, take it down, I'll follow him down, he'll basically hitch it on, I'll follow him down, he'll reverse into the water, I'll push the boat off, and then I'll sort it out from there, take it to the mooring, all the rest of it. Then he'll just drive off and he'll go and pick up his boat. They said as long as it's within the 2-hour exercise period or whatever, no problem whatsoever, and as long as he practices social distancing. So he'll go and do that. Normally I'd probably give him a hand, but it's only a hard bottom rib, so he'll be fine on his own. He's done it before, so he knows what he's doing. Yeah, so the boat will be going in the water, and so it was just a lot easier than if we had sort of taken the boat off the trailer, switched trailers. We'd have to take another boat off a trailer, switch the trailers around, and all this hassle, and it just wasn't going to work, especially if we needed any extra hands when we're pulling the boat off, because the boat is quite heavy. Even though it's 16 foot, it's a displacement hull, it's not just a light boat, so that's why it's nice and stable in the water. So anyway, it's going to go down. From that point on, we will go out at some point. I'm going to probably go out once, twice a week maybe. I'll see how we get on. I mean obviously where I am, I can go down the beach, drop the stuff in the boat, drive back into the car park, which is a private car park, not full of people, and so I shouldn't have any contact with anybody. The only thing I've got to be a bit wary of is if I get people that go down the beach, start grabbing onto the boat or the dinghy, you know, because the dinghies, I could put the dinghy back in the car park actually, but it could still happen. Somebody could grab onto the boat, or you know, people lean on the boat, this kind of thing. I'm hopefully going to get the bigger boat to the outside so it's not within reach of people, and then it's just a case of the dinghy, so I'll have to do the old hand sanitizer for that just to be sure. But anything else, there's nothing I need to really interact with or anyone when I go to the boat, being it's on a beach. So yeah, but like I said, I'm still going to keep it down, how many times they go out, because the trouble at the moment is all the commercials that would normally sell to France, England, they're all selling locally, so it's flooding the market. So I can't sell a lot anyway when you get a situation like that. I do have some people that are asking for fish though. They've you know, people that can't buy stuff off me every year, like crab and lobster, that kind of thing. So I will be getting some of them. I'll sort out the social distancing. That will probably be like they will just pick it up where I'm not, or I will just drop it off and leg it, and we'll leave it at that. We'll see how we go on that. But primarily I want to get food as well, because I eat a lot of fish. That is probably one of my my staple food, you might say. Obviously we grow all this veg in the garden as well, and we've got all the fruit and everything as well here. So like I said before, I don't need to go into a supermarket really. There's one or two things that possibly I need from the supermarket, but there's ways and around things anyway, and I don't really need to go, at least for, probably won't need to go for a few months to a supermarket. By then hopefully all this stuff will have sorted out. Anyway, today you're going to see some footage from last year, and then maybe not the next video, but probably the video after. I don't know yet. I'm just, like I said, I don't know exactly how I'm going to work this yet. There might be some new footage out there, because obviously if I'm just catching for myself, and I'm not pressured to catch anything else more than that, then I'll probably spend a little bit more time with the video when we're catching what we're catching. This year, pretty much going to be a washout, I'm pretty sure of that. A lot of people sort of, we'll be out in, you know, a week or 2 weeks. I think this thing's going to drag on for a while, so going to be a bit of a washout for that. On top of that, while everybody who, well, I say everybody, people with jobs, obviously they get paid from the social or whatever you want to call it, from the government. I don't get paid because I'm self-employed. I have to do my own thing. So for me, because I only do this the summer with the boat, for me it'll be 18 months before I'm back out again if I don't get out this year. So I am pressured into having to go at least a certain amount to keep my head above water. So yeah, it's one of those years, but everybody's got problems, and you know, there's a lot of people out there that have got a lot worse than I have. So you know, good luck to you all. Just get through this, and then we can all get back to what we were doing. Anyway, here comes the fishing. Another nice early morning. We're about to set out in a spot of fishing. That took a few pulls. That was unusual. Keep an eye on that. Bass fishing in bright sunny conditions. You do catch them, but for an overcast day for bass fishing, just before storms arrive, although the storms are a right pain in the ass because obviously you're not going to get out after that. Some of my finest bass fishing has come from just before a storm. And that's as in numbers of fish, not necessarily size of fish, but numbers of fish. If you want to catch a big one, you want to be in the storm. Down on the beach, nice big mackerel bait or long nose fillet flapping around in the surf, or just behind the surf. See, what happens is when the waves come in, they smash around like that, the bass are there, and with a long nose or a mackerel fillet in that kind of weather, they can smell it, they can find it, and the crabs won't sit on it because the crabs will, because of the weather, the crabs are gone to cover, you know. If you threw that out on a calm day, you'll just get crabs sitting on it. But I used long nose or garfish. One storm, I remember, it was horrible, it was like 4-8 or something, but I went down low tide and it was coming in, it was blowing up a bit. You know, the water was starting to whiten up on the shore area, and I had an 8-pound fish. And I always remember it because I went the next night again, give it another go, and I had another 8-pound fish, both exactly the same weight. That was on frozen long nose, or garfish. Before you ask, no, it wasn't the same thing. So, is there going to be fish around here? I'm not too hopeful. Yeah, okay. Maybe there is. It's only a little one. I say little, I mean it's not that little. But it is little. When it starts moving, I'll get hold of it. See, this one's even smaller. I hate it when the hook goes to the underside like that, because getting hold of it is the problem. This one is going to be about a 40, I'm going to guess 40, I'm going to say 40, yeah, 40. I was going to say 41, but I'm going to say 40. Oh, this is a big fish. This is a big fish. It's a bigger fish, definitely. That's a bigger fish. Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Right. Try again. And that is a much better fish. It's going to be a 4-pound fish, that one. That is a nice one. Very nice fish. And that is a keeper. See, when we pull up, we might have had visitors on our pot, and that would have been yesterday, more than likely. Oh boy, we got a conger eel. Gotta start dealing with conger eels. There's lobster in this here. That's nice. Nice. Nice big lobster. One. Another nice biggish lobster. And spider crab. Now, eel. Come on, eel. We've got to get you out. We've got to go on this side. Preferably. But we'll just try and get you out. And if you bite me, you're going to be used as bait. Don't forget it. Ooh. Whoa! You must look a tail to the face then. Yeah. Come here. You're going to watch the tail whip on those that catch you, it can really hurt. I say that because I saw a friend get hit by it once. Put him on his knees. Right, need another bit of bait, he thinks. Let's get this one out here. Nice lobster. There we go, it's a nice big one, 2-pounder at least. Put it in my pocket, just about. Little one. There. Yeah, I thought this pot would have been a catching one, but obviously not. Yesterday I pretty much guaranteed there'd be longer in the pots. Let's find out. Well, I can see this pot, and this pot is, it's in the open, but the back pot's the one I'm thinking mostly over there. So we were right, it's just not a very big one. This is the one I've got highest hopes for. Will it or won't it? Well, it's got a bigger one in it. But I still think that's going to be a bit too small. Yeah, that'll be probably just under that one. Go back. I won't mess around with it. A new bit of bait in this one. There we go. Another successful day on the bass. And 4 lobsters. So, can't complain there.